G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. We are here on Gorge to witness a battle of greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, spawning in on the north side of the map in the color pink, playing as Jean of Arc, it's Beastyqt. And on the south side of the map, in the color yellow, playing as the Abbasid dynasty, it is the Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gorge. If there's one thing you know about this map, it is probably the same thing that I know, and that is good luck getting any bloody sheep. Though, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they fixed sheep. Well, maybe not fixed sheep, but because fixed is one of those words that you're going to be very careful with. But maybe they made the spawns a little bit better. We'll have to wait and see exactly how it plays out. We got Beastyqt on the south. We got the Kid on the north when it comes to scouting. Not their bases, so don't get that confused. Now, I guess I should also mention, if you are enjoying this game, I would really appreciate it if you went down and hit that like button. It really helps out with the traction of the videos. Now let's get into it. So there is a bit of history that's going on between these two players. Well, not really history between these two players, but more just history for the Kid. I've told the story before. I'll tell it again. I'll fill you in. This guy, the Kid, young guy, real young, good looking fella, all right? You see him and you're just like, damn, that guy's good looking. I like that. That's a good intro, right? Like for someone, you're just like, damn, this guy's good looking. I'm not talking about his looks. I'm talking about his play. Anyway, so he starts streaming. He's having fun with his friends. They're playing 4v4, and he's in Gold League. Then one day he wakes up in the morning and he says, I'm going to take myself seriously. And that's when he started grinding. 20 games a day, 30 games a day, 40. I don't know about that many. That's quite a lot of games. I don't think anybody could do that many games. Actually, you know what? You probably could. No, when you think about it, maybe if you're rushing every game and you're doing 4 games an hour, but even then, like, it takes like 5 minutes to find a game. Yeah, you probably can't do that many games. All right, I challenge you. How many games a day could you do? Anyway, he grinds. He gets good. He gets Conqueror. Okay, but he doesn't stop there. He gets Conqueror 3, and then one day he says, "I will beat you, Beastyqt." Now, that day, it's yet to come. I think we've seen him beat Beastyqt maybe once before. But almost every single time, it's Beastyqt getting it over on him. But the Kid has risen in strength, risen in power. He is like Goku at this point. He has gone Super Saiyan. He's done the Kamehameha. It wasn't enough, so now he's gone to Super Saiyan level 2. And that's the Kid. He's pretty good. He's gearing up for the Elite Classic number 2. If you don't know what that is, that's an EGCTV event. That is going to be happening a little bit later in the year, maybe a month or so away. It's right around the corner, though. And he's getting ready for it. And he told me, he's told me personally, because I'm friends with the guy. He told me personally, Drongo, I'm going to win that. I said, all right, mate. We'll see how you go. But I mean, I like the confidence. I'll be honest. He didn't say that. But I reckon he'd say that to me if he was talking to me. There you go. Is this one of those curse casts? You know, it's not a cursed cast unless you ask if it's a cursed cast. If you just assume it's a cursed cast, it's not cursed. Anyway, let's talk about the matchup. Let's talk about what we got right here. We got the Abbasid dynasty. We got Jean of Arc. Jean of Arc, one of the brand new civilizations, a variant for the French. They like to make cavalry. The Abbasid dynasty, one of the older civilizations. Well, the good thing is if you make cavalry against them, you're not going to be doing too well. The Abbasid dynasty have a number of really good bonuses against cavalry that are just going to dissuade you from wanting to make cavalry. And Beastyqt opens with the School of Cavalry, so he's basically saying, Drongo, I do want to make cavalry. So we're going to have to find out the hard way exactly how this is going to go down, because I'm confident it's going to be a good game. I reckon, if anything, Beastyqt probably plays a 2TC style, probably defensive, probably quite heavy on archers. And the problem is, I feel like in this matchup, you're almost damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let me explain. You go cavalry, congratulations, camels. So now your cavalry's just not as good as what it used to be. Okay? So there you go, from the get-go. You go cavalry, bam, a phalanx upgrade on spearmen, okay, immediately. But let's say you go archers on the defensive. Well, guess what the Abbasid do? The Abbasid dynasty just go castle age, and they just get composite bows. And they just match your archers, they get +2, they get veterancy, and then they get comp bows on top of it. And it's like, what do you do against this civilization? It's a tough matchup. It's a tough matchup. Beastyqt's definitely drawn the short straw when it comes to the matchup. And that's just the thing about matchmaking. When it comes to the rank ladder, you never know what civ you're going to be up against, especially at the top level, because every single player is competent with every single civ. They're pretty familiar with all the matchups. So Beastyqt ages up now, immediately throws the knight in queue. Expect this just to be a knight that looks to deny villagers on the backside, maybe get a little bit of raiding in. We do see a second TC attempt. Now going to be coming through from the Kid. Units moving out towards the front. 2 spears, 2 archers. less than 5 minutes into the game, and he is going to start disrupting the economy of Beastyqt. Beastyqt already aware as that swordswoman, that woman-at-arms comes out, and she's looking for blood. You can sense it. She just wants it. Throwing that attack move down. Listen to that scream. She's got some lungs on her, that's for sure. Jeez Louise. She's serious. Anyway, she's going to be looking to do some spins to win. She gets a good spin and gets all 4 of these units damaged. Now Beastyqt says, you know what? I reckon we can probably get a charge or 2 in here. He's going to be looking for it. I just put my leg up, getting myself in position for this game. You know what's going to be a good game when you got Beastyqt in it. He is all about getting into the action. And now Beastyqt, we're going to try and make that connection. We'll find it on one of those archers. Able to come through. Takes a little bit of damage here. And that's going to be the first kill of the game right there. So, for some reason, though, destroyed value is only 30. Wait, really? It doesn't include the wood value? Really? Oh, town center. Oh, town center. Oh, Beastyqt falls back to the town, but it's already up. And that's what happens when you build a town center with 20 villagers. What do you do against that? He had 20 workers building the town center, immediately throws the... Look at this, dude. This is what I'm saying. When it comes to the kid, he just knows, all right? What's Beastyqt's strength here? How does he win this game? He wins it by killing villagers. So what does the kid do? The kid puts the town center in a very awkward location. Like, good luck coming into here. You're going to have to run past the town center and then underneath it to kill these workers, because now Beastyqt is up against walls as the kid begins to wall, and it's a really tight wall. I love this. It's really close to home. You know, often I talk about walling, and you got to treat walling like an onion. You start with layers. You go small, and then you get bigger. You build up. Look at this. The kid with nothing on food. Nothing for Beastyqt to take on this south side of the map, or this southwestern corner of the map, southwestern edge of the map, however you want to say it. Barracks is coming up as well. Scout on the map. Beastyqt with actually quite a few knights out on the field at the moment, and this is playing right into the kid's hand. You just got to remember, like, he is running a very tight ship right now. This is looking good for the kid early on. Beastyqt on the other side of the map. Let's check in with him. The question for me is, where does he go from here? And he says, Strongo, I'm just going to make only knights. I'm only making knights, Strongo. I'm just going to kill him with... I mean, normally you say kill him with kindness, but he's going to kill him with knights. Because, well, if you said knight, the case silent. Anyway, sorry. I just thought I'd clarify. Hold on. Okay, all right. Okay, we're waiting to see if Professional Scouts is making a comeback. Will it come back? Doesn't look like it. He's killed a single deer. He's fuck you in particular, and then he's just moved on. All right, villagers moving on quickly. Nice little wall he's got in here as well. Just forcing the cavalry to come around, preventing any big charges from coming through. Really nice moves. And you can... I will just, right now, appreciate the technique of walls. Because people think of walls and they're like, yeah, you know, walls, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's not. It's not. Knowing where to put the right wall is an incredibly difficult skill to master. But the kid has just nailed it at this point. It is just absolutely pixel perfect. Heading back to the middle of the map, Beastyqt now, with his second stable up, continues to add in more knights. You know what he's doing? I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He is saying he's betting on his micro. That's what he's doing. Okay, by going into chivalry and massing up knights, he is basically challenging the kid to a micro duel. He's basically saying, I can pull these knights back before you can kill them. You want to see? So when these knights go into the fight, Beastyqt's going to be watching each one of them and their health. And then he's going to be pulling them back as they get low. And he's going to hope that he can pull back enough knights that he can actually take really good trades. Because if you lose no units, your efficiency is very, very good. Basically have infinite efficiency. First villager of the game will go down, and of course it was building a wall. You hate to see it. You know, it's one of those cases where it's like, all right, I'm going to go out and build a wall. And the second he goes out to build a wall, he just gets annihilated. It's like, man, come off it. Like, seriously? That's when you were checking that wall position? It's just one of those things. It happens, right? It happens. Just got to be careful not to chop through. There is definitely a little bit of a hidey hole here. Now, he is aware of it. The kid does see. So I have to be cognizant of it. I'm almost tempted to say, throw down the gate and then get the wall in behind just to make sure you don't have any accidents. You know, it's one of those cases where you really want to be careful about that kind of thing. Because if knights get behind here, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Wall's coming up, though. He's looking to really keep himself in. We are seeing the beginnings of a masterpiece. He is so... No. No, Beasty. No, Beasty. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Beasty knows. That was a trap right there waiting to happen. I felt like I was watching Star Wars all over again. Oh, my lord. Oh, you could see it. You could just see it. He was really presenting it, really selling it. Oh. Jeez, it gets scary, doesn't it? All right. The kid moving up. Plenty of spears here. He's still just going 100% spear with just a couple of camels in the back. You love to see it. Joan of Arc actually getting some really good value there. You can see how much damage she's been able to put out on all those spears. Beastie's still behind this, yet to throw down a single archery range. But Joan of Arc might be going down. If he can get another spin off, I think he would be happy. He's done a fair bit of damage there. Manages to throw the heel down as well, but what happened to all the units? All of Beastie's knights got skewered. Joan goes down as well. Beastie betting on his micro. Four knights gonna go down. 1, 2, 3, I think we've seen. Oh, I tell you what. That's a pretty good trade right there for the kid. But Beastie's still up on destroyed value. Knights jumping to an outpost? What is this outpost doing? Oh, he's got to be real careful. He's got to be super careful. The kid could just stand on this position right now, and Beastie would be trapped. 5 knights inside. The kid, if he realizes he can come up onto that position. Joan's coming back, though. Joan's coming back. Joan's coming back. She's looking for it off the top rope. Meanwhile, towards that west side, couple camels on that west, going to kill some villagers. Plenty of spears going down. Guildhall get thrown back on the other side of the map. He's cancelled it. Royal Institute's going to be the way. Big spin to win. Joan once again helping out on the front line. Still looking for a little bit more XP. I wish we could see exactly how far she's got. Probably another minute or 2 before she's up to that next level. But Beastie looking for Castle H. Behind on villagers. He's down 13. We are seeing Beastie push this civilization to its limits. No second town center. No trade. Just stables, baby. All stables. And you gotta respect the hustle, right? Like, Beastie knows he's up against the kid. This guy's a good player. But I can't help but feel like maybe there's a little bit of disrespect. Maybe he's just testing the civilization. Maybe he really thinks, and I'll be honest with him, there's a part of me that thinks this as well, that just going for Royal Knights can actually win the game. And Beastie actually knows the trick. Because you go Royal Institute, you click on 2 upgrades. The first one, Veterancy. The second one, Royal Bloodlines. And this allows you to take fights that you should not be able to take against a regular civilization. Remember, the Abbasid dynasty is no regular civilization with access to the Phalanx ability, with access to camels. Your units are not as strong as you think they might be. And look at this Beastie towards the north. What's he searching for? He's searching for... There's no way he's looking for a fight right now. Surely he can't be looking for a fight right now. Joan of Arc comes through. Big spin to win right here. Vils manages to pull them back. Another spin coming through. Don't mind if I do. Veterancy not yet through. He's still got a couple seconds to go, but it's another spin to win. Jones finding good consistency on this north side of the map. Plenty of knights in here. Veterancy about to come through. 6 seconds away. He's taken the fight and he has lost absolutely almost everything. Joan is up though. She is alive. Expected to call her men very shortly as long as she survives. Oh, it's going to be tight, but it looks like she lives. Oh. About 40% health. More camels joining the fray. Back towards the base. Beastie still 100% camel, or rather 100% cavalry. Veterancy on the Royal Knights is now through for Beastie. Royal Bloodlines about to come through. The one thing in favor of the kid, though, is Beastie doesn't have a whole lot of units out right now. It's only a handful. Everybody comes through. Joan finds another big spin. Still no crossbows out. Keep that in mind. But the number of spearmen here is still very, very strong. Beastie looking to do the no infantry challenge, with the exception of a couple of Joan's champions, which, keep in mind, do get bonus damage against spearmen. So these units are effective. They're very strong. They've got that bonus ranged armor as well. So against archers, they're not going to be effective. But that's all that remains. And now Beastie, with 3 knights on the field, is up against a deficit of 24 villages. He needs to look to pick up relics. Let's see if he's gone for it. Has he thrown it down? There it is, the monastery. He's throwing down a double monastery. Meanwhile, towards the front, Joan's champions continue pushing. Beastie is looking to once again set the meta. He is a trending topic in the Age of Empires 4 community. And once again, we see him as a meta setter, looking to change the way civilizations are played completely. Looking for a cavalry-only strategy. 33 health on Joan. She lives to see another day. And once again, Joan's champions, together with the Royal Knight, make their way outside of the base. Now, Beastie, He needs to head back. He needs to start building up this army. 15 minutes through the game, it's starting to look a little bit concerning, I will say. Why is it concerning? Well, Beasty's done really well fighting against his opponent. His opponent's had spears and a couple of camels, and he's met him pretty well. But when veterancy comes through, when the crossbows come out, I fear the end is near for the Royal Knight only strategy. What if you made Royal Knights only? Beasty asked that question. And today we found out. The question is whether he switches it into anything else. The answer is no, Drongo. I'm making more stables. He's only making Royal Knights. How can you actually make Royal Knights against a top 10 player? Because the kid, he's in the top 10 now, for anybody who didn't get the memo. He's in the top 10. He might not be in the top 10 of the ladder, but he's in my top 10, that's for sure. This is one to watch. Another wall going to come up over on this gold mine for sure. Spearman chasing through the base, the Royal Knight. He's looking to try and find a connection. Will he get a couple of villages? No, he's just going to keep running, just trying to distract. Another wall comes up on the back. And the kid, he's got 20 seconds away from that age up. Remember, upon that age up coming through, veterancy comes through immediately. Oh, no, he got it! As the villager died with its last breath, it built the wall. Donald Trump would be proud. You've done a great service to your country, little man. Oh, wow. That was clutch. Age up comes through. Upgrades. Ranged armor. Why are you getting ranged armor for, kid? Have you seen any ranged units this game? No. Don't you dare. Oh, my lord. Lumber preservation. Fertilization. Fertile crescent coming through. Of course, he's gone for the eco wing. Expect to see more town centers thrown down if he's going into that. Or maybe just a little bit of a farm transition. He's up 30 villages already. Jeez Louise. That was scary. He's got to be looking for that farm transition, though. He's lost out all this food. Losing out on the gold. He's still got the one back in the base that's quite safe. Spearman number is building. Veterancy almost through. Why did he go ranged armor? It's one of those things where it's just like, I go Castle Age, I get ranged armor. That's just it. Camel Archer going in head first. Got to be careful. Golden Age tier 2 gets activated. That's a lot of spears, Beasty says. I don't think I can deal with that, and I don't think you can either, Beasty. He's going to try his luck. Don't try your luck, Beasty. You're not in the big city, Beasty. Get on out of here, son. And indeed, he says, go Men-at-Arms. Go Jones Champions. Please, live so the rest of us. Wait, no. It's die so the rest of us may live. All right, Beasty. At this point, you see the veteran spearman. You see the phalanx upgrade. And you say, all right, let's double down. Let's go even bigger. Has he gone and added in? There's no more rangers. What happens if you only made Royal Knights? We will find out today. Beast. Oh, God, I can't believe he's doing it. Sacred Site on the north side now getting captured. He's taken 4 relics out of 5. That last relic, I don't even see it. There it is on that top side. I suspect Beasty has found it. Indeed, he does. And now towards that southern position, Villager's going to be going down here. He's taken out 8 so far. Keep in mind, he's lost a handful himself. Worker now going to be neutralized by the wolf. Crossbows are out. And this is where it gets hard for Beasty, because you can't meme anymore. Oh, God, you can't meme anymore. Look at the spears, Beasty. This is what happens when you meme too hard. Did somebody dare him to do this? Because surely, I mean, yeah. I'm squirming right now. It's like I've just seen a whole bunch of needles. For anybody who doesn't know, Drongo, needle phobic. What does that mean? It means I'm scared of needles. And it's a weird thing. It's like, it's not like I'm scared of needles, like I can't look at them. It's weird. I can't control it, right? Like, sometimes I'll go and like I got blood taken once. And I was feeling all good. All good. 5 minutes go by, and I literally just fainted. I'm like, what the hell? And yeah. And then, like, other times I'm absolutely fine. And then another time, it's like 90% of the time I'm fine, and then 10% of the time I faint. I can feel it coming, though. That's the good thing. You feel it coming, and then you can put yourself down on the ground. You're fine. The weird part is, like, whenever I go out, I'm like, oh, how long was I out for? And they're like, oh, about 5 minutes. And I'm like, there ain't no way. I remember one time when I got my blood taken, dude, my life literally flashed before my eyes. I saw everything. It's wild, dude. It's wild. I don't think I was gonna die, but I know what they mean. It felt like I was watching a movie, and it was just like, you're seeing all these different memories just go through. Weird, really weird. Anyway, I'm healthy. I'm I'm heavy. I'm healthy. I'm heavy. I'm a big boy. Anyway, the kid pushing in 4 times the amount of military the Beastie's got. Beastie with only a couple Royal Knights here and a whole bunch of veteran spearmen is about to find out the hard way whether you can go Royal Knights only against the Abbasid dynasty. No, you can't. No, you can't, Beastie. You cannot, my friend. He's looking to try and throw a keep down. Beastie's trying to get to Imperial Age. He's got the resources for it. Somebody, please, throw it down, Beastie. No, don't go out like this. He needed another minute. Another minute. He's looking for it in the middle of the map. All the Royal Knights are going to go down. You know what? If Beastie actually throws it down right here and then just tries to kill the landmarks, he can actually do it. But the Vils are going to get found out. And even then, I don't reckon... Oh, you could probably get it down close enough. I don't think the Vils would last. Red Palace. Where's he putting it up? I don't see it. I don't see the Red Palace. It's towards the north. I don't know how you could possibly live with this. I feel like your only win condition here was everybody to the front to throw down a Red Palace on your opponent's House of Wisdom and Town Center and just try and somehow wiggle out a victory that way. I don't think it would have worked, but I think that that's probably the only Hail Mary you really could have thrown. Because, I mean, the Red Palace getting up, it's always nice, but your opponent's double your villager count. 74 times your military count. It's not often you get to say that. Yeah, I had 75 times the military count of Beastie in a game. Yep, there you go. Villagers going down, and Beastie fighting with his last breath. Unfortunately, he's going to go down here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. Can you win with cavalry only, knights only, royal knights only against the Abbasid dynasty? Your answer today is a resounding... I'll be honest, it's not a resounding no. Beastie was looking pretty good early. I think if a couple of fights had gone differently, he's really committing, isn't he? He's really committing. Ladies and gentlemen, go check him out. I'll leave links in the description of where you can watch them live. The kid takes out the beast in... I'm going to be honest, that was a pretty thrilling game up until about the 14th or 15th minute. Anyway, go check him out. Links in the description, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.